responsibility to declare a pecuniary interest if you have one. We have 2 action items and 5 information items, so we'll start with the financial feasibility study report.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to thank County Council for all the support that you've given over the last 2 years in regards to the project and getting us to the point where we're at. I think everyone's well aware of the museum's reputation, not only in the community and in the county, but also at a provincial level as well. And we continue to make sure that we're working towards meeting all of our stakeholder requirements and that we do engage with our stakeholders on a regular basis. Just as a bit of background, and obviously you're aware of the studies that have taken place to date. We started back in 2016 with a real need to look at our accommodation plan. From that, we moved into the feasibility study and also the financial feasibility study. At this time, we do have a recommendation for moving forward into the next steps, which would be the conceptual drawings for the new building and for the new project to have people really have a sense of what the project will look like. That would be the next natural progression coming out of the financial feasibility study recommendations.
And to have the Krug Reserve funding be used for the purpose. Can I have a mover and a seconder? And Anne, seconded by David. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Thank you, that's carried.
Okay, thank you. So the next item is in regards to policy. So again, these reports have been brought forward to council before. The one before you is our report, is our policy report for community standards. And again, looking for approval with this policy.
Can I have a mover and seconder? Robert, seconded by Mike. Any questions or comments on this? Seeing none, all in favor? Thank you, that's carried. Okay,
now just moving into the action items. A few updates. We have received funding from from the Wright family in regards to the Alan Weinstein show. And Alan, for many of you, especially in South Bruce, will know is a very well-known artist in that area. So we're looking forward to working on that show. We've also secured some funding for some more programming in our Ancient Civilizations program, and we have some pending sponsorships as well coming up, and we expect to hear closure on those shortly. In regards to the collections report, the warden and committee chair Jackson attended our opening of our Canada This Is Who We Are exhibition. We had a number of the students from St. Mary's High School with this project, and it was continues to be a very interesting project that we partnered with them on, where we actually had our exhibit designer go into the classroom to work with the students on how they would present their projects. And then when the students came to the museum, they also worked with our collection staff to actually create their exhibitions. And in one case, we actually facilitated a loan for an artifact that the family didn't have. So it was a great project. The students really took a lot of pride in it, and it is something that the grade 12 history teacher is looking for us to replicate next year if at all possible. So nice turnout, and as you can see, the projects that were displayed. So that's from the collections perspective. In regards to education outreach report, the primary program continues, but we have also had some requests for mobile outreach programming. So we had a request from Brockton, and we were out in the Brockton community. And also up in Wyerton with the Day Away program. So these are our mobile exhibitions that we can take out to do programming on site. And of course we have a number of these, and they're becoming very popular, especially when we have programs that couldn't easily come on site to the museum. And we have a number of interesting programs that are coming up in regards to tomorrow PEA Day and our Chinese New Year celebration that's coming up in February as well. Marketing. Marketing is always a way for us to get additional people into the building, and we were pleased to have the membership drive that ran for November through December quite successful. 32 new memberships during that time period, and we did have an incentive with a Bruce County Fund Pack, so that was through local businesses in the area, and we are seeing an increase in there in the area of membership, but also importantly an increase in the reciprocal membership side as well. So it's showing that the programs that we're doing, the agreements that we have in place, people are really taking advantage of them. And you can see the statistics in regards to there. The Simcoe County one is still a little slow to catch on, but we're hoping, we're anticipating doing a joint marketing campaign with all of the other facilities, and hopes that that will really continue to bring that program to the forefront for the members. And then again, our digital year-end statistics, in particular our website traffic. While we did see a slight decrease of the website over the last year, what we're finding is that people are spending more time and they're looking at more content. So we're able to determine that through the analytics. And we're also seeing that while websites are still important, obviously, for more information, we're seeing a bigger increase on the social media side, of course, with our platforms being Facebook, Twitter, and also we just launched the Instagram program, and we did our museum selfie days as well through that as the launch. And then the last report is our programming report. So a little recap on the Winter Family Fun Day. So as you know, we were open over the holiday season, and you know, people are looking for places and things to do over that time. So we had 331 people from the December 27th to January 6th timeframe, a variety of different programming taking place. And so that's important that while the school is closed or the school kids are on holidays, that we're offering that type of programming. And of course, we have a number of upcoming programs with our Lunch and a Movie. Family Heritage Day will be the next big one for us on February 19th, and then the start of our Adventure Talk series. That's starting in February 21st as well. And that is their report for the museum.
Thank you, Kathy. The lunch, I don't know if anybody's ever seen It's a Mad, Mad World. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go to that.
But that's Feast
it's a little bit crazy. Is there any, this is great, everything's looking great. Any questions? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sir.
Sorry, getting back to number one, mm-hmm. The feasibility study you said was attached, but is that all there is to?
The feasibility study was in the last report. The last report that we brought forward.
Okay.
That was, and it is on our website as well. I can send another copy.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was attached to this here, which.
Okay, if I said that,
it's not attached.
Okay.
To this.
Did that to fool you?
No.
Yes.
Are there any other questions? Awesome. Thank you. So our next meeting is, oops, sorry.
March 1st.
March the 1st. Mm-hmm. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Anne, seconded by Mike, all in favor? Thank you. Okay. We are adjourned.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.